From this moment calendar again, Tuesday, 26 August 2025. I'm being pushed again for make these communications internet global. My contact say this actually supernatural experience need to be maintained for our alibi actually kind of important to about future also. Context seems from United States of America. Want to get connected again with internet ID 6661 for this company. Kind of prepared for my visual. Method supernatural actually still indigo in here. I want to see need to be understand also actually for my case one I mean because that's actually made me kind of lazy for about this the grass. I'll try again for these conference communications. I want to report okay for first beginning. I'm still being intimidations kind of clear for the sound here. Say actually already coalitions or meaning also but about the conversations with government domestically actually already happening kind of sustained since like that but left me behind for the moment and say it on the calendar. I already being acclimations to not being responsibly because my status actually non-criminal for the potentials. Really disappointed for that. My contact say this case progress actually need criminal for made self executions actually, and I still insist to not make that happening. Context say because about my principle for not doing criminal to execute this trouble. I'm being acclamations to not being responsible. Kind of confusing for about that actually. Say this actually need to be executions myself, even that through criminal method or meaning also killing somebody myself. Since I'm being projections to about my status as target operations since these are the conspirations for about that also. I'm being suggested to kill somebody, made murder. Context this case actually need to be executions by self, and after that I'm being suggested also to make the report already killing somebody on police officer can be jailed or be in prisons because about that. Okay, That's why also I'm kind of lazy for make this report. I hope my English speech still simple for being translated. I'm definitely still being intimidation, still being bullying. I mean, since this morning also, since there came from similar persons by persons that I already made the report confirmations on yesterday. We got contact say these coalitions or community actually suspect that's already being recognized by social and definitely made conspirations agreement to not being present we release actually. But I got confirmations contact say they're actually also for agents or white skinned peoples also. Since I'm being centered for being a black good about this progress actually. Context say Indonesian Republic actually no need to be executions for about this case actually, and just left behind for the case because they're actually already being busted and definitely kinda criminal country for their endorsements each others. So their kind of leaderships each others. Very conspirations with Jakarta, Java Island. You've got contact actually this potential for about recognizing the case also, and I'm being bluffed for the self-executions on my local domicile actually. Okay, I'm trying to evaluate this calendar. Got confirmations international actually already catch for the identity suspects, their leaderships, each others also. Local domestic Indonesian Republic. Context this kind of similar with conference in the RD 666 one discovery, but being left behind for the continued executions. Said actually this about my families actually after all. Context suspect actually on correlations activity or case supernatural on this day with my parents also, and chasing for that contact also. Say actually my parents being conspirate also for about his status as Indonesian Republic legendary also. So this actually correlations to about jealousing my parents also and being estafette to about me also. Since 2008, it's actually already blunder because this actually on many segments very variable for about the correlations chronology or about the moment identifying suspects each others. You can also ask your peoples say for about them also. This actually also include about the last confirmations to me on yesterday. Say about my parents actually the pioneering project PI networking pay coin. Say that include also need to be conference on this calendar. And because about that actually definitely already being busted, definitely already being trapped for about my parents not kind of able to reach the project actually PI coin or pay networking. Context say actually that I title project came from my father for secret information also. Kind of madness for being known by peoples. Context say actually already being recognized since yesterday. And I just being afraid to make the advocating again. I similar with fake cigarettes also on last year's. Context say this actually sample for about the case actually kind of hinder to being understand about the chronology story actually, but definitely already being accommodated, definitely already being resumed, being report one by one on internet ID 666 on discovering since last year's also. Context said it's actually kind of families problematic actually, and I'm definitely being left behind for the executions because about that also. Professor say I'm actually the legislator for next leaderships in the Indonesian Republic. Actually di Bana Merdeka, my parents and Madame Latina on beginnings in Jakarta. Say this actually frictions internal families actually kind of troublemaker for the generations, and I just kind of freak because non-similar with them also. Context since yesterday, last month, reject confirmations, conciliations, families actually continue from fake cigarettes that also still build up for the confirmations we claim. So about next project, PI coin or PI networking application program. Context say that's actually a stafette since my internet code suite actually, and being initiative actually included by my parents Adi Bana. Actually in this party or about Indonesian politics also being estafette by government on Jakarta and suddenly just transformed claim came from Asia country. Confirmation say this actually the continue confusing actually, and I need to conference about that also. Already being predictions context from Alien Farm International to Alien Morgan Angels since Elvis Presley actually already been conversations on Pentagon say about PR networking, PE coins actually. Project investments are about generating projects by Indonesia. Said actually about Bitcoin also, United States of America that want to make next step for relations project or cooperate with Indonesian Republic. Said actually about Adi Bana Merdeka also for the rupiah also, but being thief again, as similar with fake cigarettes, and I just not recognizing that because actually I earn money also from that project actually. My confirmations contact next from country of Iran also, and United States Bitcoin also, say for method supernatural actually on this calendar. I'm actually kind of leaders or chief for the project Bitcoin or payment networking. Need to be conference for that also, say from this moment progress also kind of important to be understand by me because that's actually a step or step for the appointment international 666 millennium, which meaning also include about giving reward case money to me. They actually pay coin or pay networking include for these communal community suspects to countries also. They kinda involved for about this case actually, but I just not recognizing about that. Say pay coin or pay networking actually. That's also for the confirmations conference on this calendar. For another person say that pay coin actually ber 666 usu, which I mean on my internet being transformed contains actually for another persons also. The initiative or confirmations generating the project Paycoin came from international Islam also. Country of Iran contains for the fathers of Paycoin or pay networking. So Ayatollah Khamenei say from this contact into supernatural to me. Being a staffer because on relations business actually to United States of America and definitive on basic beginner by the supernatural communications international. So actually the idea came from Indonesian Republic actually about recognizing chronology story case supernatural which I mean on internet case actually on indications chronology story actually to Indonesia's national politics context say about in this parties or Partai Indonesia PI, Pergerakan Indonesia, Partai Indonesia, in this party. Say that's actually pay coin or pay networking. But being clarifications also next by my contact happening say actually this kinda old project that's already being filed by Pentagon United States of America. Conversations was to be between Alien Farm International and Pentagon. They're actually for pioneering approaching international for project appointment 666 on Millennium. The initiative idea first beginning actually came from the alien Moga Angels. When they say those pay coin actually topic conversations between alien Moga Angels and Pentagon on Elvis Presley age actually, or even files actually on Pentagon the PE coin, PE networking. I got that also for the confirmations informations. For next contact confirmation also say I'm being manipulated actually being conspired actually for not responsible my project or my status also. So I am actually kinda surprised by some people because on status as confirmation estafette 666 in the world since mark of the beast United States of America and also alien family there. I'm kinda surprised by some people's not being predictions actually. The 666 came from Indonesian Republic and just about case supernatural phenomenon as similar with Houdini or David Copperfield. My confirmation say this situation's case actually very phenomenon, that phenomenon, and being rejecting for about the explanations actually. That's why also I'm being conspirate. Say I definitely made jump for about my status as founder or next estafette for 666 International Millennium. Still not being accepted by some people through countries. Say they actually want to get away from this case actually. Say actually because also their status definitive being busted by International 666 one discovering not just victims actually as similar with the confirmations to police also. They say they actually also suspect with meaning by International 666 one discovering. That made the kinda upset, kinda shocked because they actually want to be recognized as suspect chronology next actually, not premier as suspect because they actually want to be recognized as victims actually. But my pioneering existence case supernatural since 2008 until 2025 definitely catch for their activity through countries. Non-victims actually for them. Say kind of jealous actually because about that kind of madness to me. I'm definitely being rejected because about that. Confirmation say also for next also people from United States of America not kinda care actually for about them actually, just want to continue to get connections with me actually. I'm definitely being attention for meaning also. Say for about project actually that's already being weighed by United States of America since years to years before my reform. 666 in the world. Next, continue relationships with Alien Family International, Pentagon on Elvis Presley age until this year's millennium for about the mark of the beast. 666 that into also RFID and Bitcoin custody on years before my claim confirmations deplete. So this kinda match actually. So I'm actually being welcomed actually for about my internet actually on backup or being attentions actually on United States of America. They actually make conversations can take say for about alien family there also. Definitely made assessments, definitely agree for about my 666 actually. Confirmation say for about my conference report that being suggested also by them to confirmations experience contact body supernatural on this day actually backup and also alibi for make come true these momentum reject her appointment also set through United States of America and also on communications with people that are on interest for about my internet also countries that made communications particular with United States of America can take say because about that I'm actually kind of eccentric for about my status nationality citizen actually I'm kind of child for belong of law by parents United States of America actually not from Indonesian Republic but that's confirmations kind of freak to be safe actually can take say I'm definitely son of my parents from Indonesian Republic actually not from United States of America. Still about the case also my confirmations on this calendar say definitely female Indonesian Republic for about people from my neighborhood actually town Medan and also about the connections internet global also that made backup for them actually say also there about Asia peoples from China or India also even also Islam through Arab countries also kinda controversies kinda factions to about my status actually they're actually supporting me also for my claim internet case also but meanwhile there are also one groups with local peoples on my town suspect for me. Okay, confirmation next say to me on this moment afternoon or it goes tonight just minute by minute. They got confirmations 666 international millennium which already being agreed through Inter 6661 discovering claim on this day. Definitely still premier for the chairman corporate project or committee to Alien Family International for about their lawyer club also for about their committee corporations also say United States of America even already being conversations already being contacting also with international Islam for about the correlations momentum also Syariat Islam America untuk say America Islamia for the moment contact progress finally not kind of fundament actually, but still about appointment. Formation said actually dominant only by Alien Farming International as the chairman, and also about the stock promotion seems this include also about Alien Family ownership money for push the project appointment come through actually. But for next confirmation say also I'm kinda be struck actually, definitely I kinda bluff for about my statement also. Say about that also. This internet ID 6661 for discovery me context say just not kinda true actually, not kind of correctly actually for the informations or confirmations also. Still being hide, still being secret. Say for the premium also about Alien Family International, which I mean on my internet. Actually, not kind of dominant, being agree, being assessments. But about my conference on this day, Alien Farm International definitely kinda secret for United States of America. I just made bluff about conference to them also on this case. Context say about that also. I'm definitely on trouble with local peoples. That's the confirmations, not just straight to Alien Farm International, which meaning also United States of America as their domiciliary residence on this millennium. Confirmation say this actually case was prepared from local domestic Indonesia, and being estafette just need to warn context Alien Farm International need to be spare, need to be away from the conference Internet 666 Mongol Discovery also. I hope my explanation is kind of simple for being understand, okay? Because that's actually the confirmations happening to me. I kind of confused also for that confirmations. Say Alien Farm International definitely not dominant, need to be confirmed by the 666 Mongol Discovery, because this case actually human witch or human commanding ghost from grave, as similar with conference in the 666 Mongol Discovery, not being puppet, not being mediations for make conference about Alien Farm International, United States of America, or about Islam International also. The Islamia America definitely watching for about this case. Definitely local people just want to make bluff, want to blame me. Alien Farm International being suggest to me context just straight to about suspect identity human witch. That's similar with my last conference also yesterday. And this also say actually about Alien Family ownership money also still being doubt, still being argued also say for about the word. Alien Farm International definitely need to be secret for their ownership money actually. What about their status also as chairman or committee to project appointment international 666. That's already being estafette, being reclaimed by Antenna 666 on discovering unlimited nominal value or reward accelerations to Alien Farm International as hero for this case. Context chasing behind also reward money 22 trillion rupiah as Stockholm stakeholder. Antenna 666 one discovery meaning for become chairman or Stockholm project also to the appointment happening. Project that's being considered also to my propositions last years, actually last week also, last day also, yesterday I mean. Title to their E666 usul. It's kind of match actually, but already being transformed, already being conditions to another title also, pay coin, pay networking. Kind of confusing for about that. So that's actually on final project actually to the existency digital money international 666 alien family internet nationality or project continue about internet banking also for me. My propositions concepts matter for the last day also say actually being assessments by United States of America that include also countries there. Commission say still being forum also because also about country of Israel and also Asia on this progress. Say actually about pay coin or pay networking there. I'm being pushed to make these conference confirmations. Say for about my stats actually include the forum actually also pay coin or pay networking. Say I'm kinda chairman or own money for that project actually, but being hard, being old actually because still need to be weak. But about my project actually 666 international organization is going to be include alien farming international and also United States or even also international with countries also Arab and Asia and Europe also. That kind of perfect for my memory to say about them also actually on this moment. Very many contacting happening on this already. Since from their delegations also white skin peoples, from Asia peoples also, even also from Africa also got connection. Seems very global in here. The confirmation say that actually already goes to United Nations and even also United States of America for their next forums about a case supernatural that include also about Antenna 6661 for discovery meaning also. So I'm kinda neutral actually for countries and definitely being busted actually victims for about the activity pranks supernatural methods by countries also Asia and also Indonesian peoples domestic also, which meaning by Antenna 666 for discovery. Having confirmations also for about the supreme leaders of Iran's country on this day. Say so Ayatollah Khamenei already passed away or died. I don't know. Is that true or fake information? I just see for the message on this morning. I mean, since last night. Say, so I tell Hermione already died. Definitely pass away. Definitely goes to death. I want to say empathy for that, okay? May God bless his soul goes to heaven. Confirmation say this actually need to be chased by me to make the confirmations conference sympathetic also. Okay, I already made it on this moment minute. Since my contact kind of conspirations just about jealousing my achievements case actually, since want to canceling about my potentials going to get money by basic about my case pioneering actually. My confirmation said about that also. This actually already being manipulated by some jerk, some particular on socials for me the fake confirmations court to police. They just made propositions or advocating this case by self. Now confirm Netherlands 666 one discovering for involved with them. That confirmations being contact me also since this morning. Just being confirmed also say about Mr. Donald Trump, United States of America also. Just kind of ambitious for about the appointment. I want to apologize to Mr. Donald Trump for that. I'm being contact very yelling, very crowd through my ears. Say Mr. Donald Trump actually made big up to this investigations experience case. International 666 one discovering me. I need to promote about him. Context say Mr. Donald Trump actually need to be exposed from this moment progress also. International 666 one discovering me. International leadership millennium, United States of America President was to be. I don't know if he's still president until this 2021. I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Donald Trump for about this progress also. I'm kinda crowd in here, very syndicate for about the situations actually. Just experience zones, contact, touching body, need to supernatural, not kind of real me, not similar with ordinary criminal actually. Okay, I'm being pushed to make next confirmations. Thank you also. Say from Mr. Elon Musk, also United States of America, NASA or Tesla Automotive. Say I'm also being yelling, I'm being crowd also by him. I kind of families with him. Say actually I'm being support, being back up also. And for about that also, say I kinda potential to get a car. Say I kinda include for about the corporate automotive Tesla automotive crew. Say I need to promote about that also. I'm being company and I'm being friends, I'm being yelling, being contact also from there. Mr. Tesla, that's Nicola, Elon Musk for the key man. I want to say thank you very much to Elon Musk. Say kinda fun for about me also. I want to apologize for being understand about that also. Okay, I hope my speech kind of simple to be understand in here. Okay, I will make promo, okay, for about this situation, this guest. Say, next about Mr. Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg also kind of hiding self there, kind of guerrilla, just being confirmations to me also. Actually include for about propositions internal 6661 discovering committee or support project and reward money case internal 6661 discovering being support also being companion also for the experience case also say from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. I want to say thank you very much to Mark Zuckerberg. I just got confirmation also kind of similar with families also to me kind of son, so I don't know, just got confirmation contact for that say Mr. Alien News kind of friendship of families also to Mark Zuckerberg and about the Internet 666 I'm going to discovering and also the Nicola say that's the name Nicola. Okay, very near, okay, like Wi-Fi definitive. I'm being caught in here. This experience also kind of forcing to me, but I'm still concerned for about these situations suspect group actually. I mean for about the local people from my neighborhood and also the Oknum, that's meaning also police there, bad police, evil, just make bullying or make intimidation also to me. I want to report for that also. And about the porn visual touching body happening say from police women also, Indonesian women police also just catching me for about porn situations, accidents also, but being jealous by their friends. As one confirmations that can be repeated, say for that also. I'm actually being bluffed for next also because about that. Not going to be responsible because this actually kind of trapped by police or the bad people from neighborhood. I'm kind of be dummy, can say, because I'm not able to go away from the trap. Actually, this kind of conspirations that's already being planned by them also. I'm definitely being zoned in here. That's also for the report on this moment calendar. I'm definitely confusing for that, okay? Because this actually criminal, I'm actually not predicting for about suspect actually include each other as similar with social. I thought they just a scumbag gangster for particular, but then I don't know. Okay, my confirmations seems already all for this calendar. I just made the resumes. I hope kind of simple for about my speech also. I got context this actually also for next confirmations into also country of Israel, then make conspirations, corporate friendships with Iran also. Say for about 1996 could discovering actually for about also pay a coin or pay networking. It takes 666 could discovering need to promote himself actually being authentic on status as management top chairman for got money from pay coin or pay networking. That's contacts from Iran country and also country of Israel also. Even that pay coin or pay networking just not made appointment meet with me. Say I don't need to include for the program applications, just make promo for that so can be evaluated and being weighed by me for the final moment they actually say this actually estafette for the project appointment come through 666 international money logo digital internet actually. For about the project, it could also say about 666 on the discovery, and because about that also say I'm actually being alibi for status chairman to the pay coin or pay networking country of Iran or country of Israel, and chasing behind also say this chairman top management he also Indonesia Republic as foundations also with their Bitcoin to United States of America, and it also about my parents as the management or the ownership Stockholm corporate Bitcoin or pay networking actually since the first beginning. General Adibana Merdeka, there's also General Prabowo Subianto, and also Madam Megawati Soekarno Putri say for them also, and also Indonesian Parliament on Senayan for the pay coin first beginning also. Kinda confusing, but just being pushed to make the conference report. And chasing for that also say actually that's just versions not kinda true. Actually, this actually project from international say actually communications international alien fancy countries or United States of America self actually I don't know kinda variative okay for the confirmations contact pay coin or pay network. I hope I just made the connections explanations not kinda full for the confirmations information. Still need to be big up for next contact confirmations in for about case supernatural actually for the basic principle. Say pay coin or pay networking international Islam actually project Islamia propositions international force investment I know very variative variable for the explanation. Says also pioneering Indonesia or part teach Indonesia in English party for us also. And another. Born international, that's into also born international. I want to apologize, okay? My confirmation say also for the last contact happening that those pay coin pay network actually include for North Sumatra University. My domicile background graduate was to be actually that's actually include about internet project computer for Bank Rakyat Indonesia bridge I don't know for the title bridge there's kinda money also from Europe. I just got the confirmation since yesterday. Since from United Nations, I know not very responsible contact for bridge. Say for the title about bridge also pay coin as the next project from bridge. Europe or meaning also include Bitcoin and also Indonesian Republic or about my parents also. Okay, people, I'm kind of really joking here, okay? Even I'm still upset for about this case. Actually, I'm definitely being blocked also by girls. Kind of roho seems for catching my penis in here, for just get touching body. And still about jealousy, my advocating case through internet global also by the connections or scumbag groups on the residents also. Want to say hi to the girls on this case actually. Teams came from video live also, still about video online for them also. Okay people, I'm very rodeo in here. I just not want to be crazy. I hope we can be understanding each other in here, and I want to close this conference while I hope this can be positive for us, and just want to apologize for my weakness. I'm not kinda expert for English speech, but I got confirmation since yesterday say my English speech actually kind of simple for being understand, not very complex for the words or about my speech English actually. Want to say thank you very much for that. That means I'm definitive can be comfort for about my progress next because my English speech also. Thanks God. Okay, I'll keep support Alien Farm International. Okay, I'll close this radio jockey rodeo. We stay focused. Okay, this kind of series also. Okay, not me for joke or play around actually. See you people. I hope I can achieve for the moment day actually. Thank you very much Alien Farm International and people from countries also. Singapore contact say need to be say also on last second last minute. Malaysia also there, and Thailand also, and to Japan and Myanmar also. Seems very perfect by the experts particular. This is truly prank for me, okay, and just kind of nervous for saying you actually all groups through counts, but I want to say thank you very much for the friendship. Okay, just goes through Arab countries also, continents that include also Syria and Saudi also, and Lebanon also, say also about Afghanistan also, and Turkey also, and seems from Europe also, Iran also, okay, not being left behind. Okay, country of Israel and also Palestine, and also want to say sympathy for about the supreme leaders of Iran on this day. So Ayatollah Khamenei, I got confirmation since yesterday, already passed away, already dead. Okay, I give my speech. Okay, just a little bit. Sympathy, and may God bless us for about this moment. Thank you very much. Kun fayakun. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Victory to Islam. Okay. Thank you very much. Shalom Kristiani. Bodhi Satya. Om Swantiasu. People, I'm definitely waiting for about my money. Okay. Don't forget about that. Definitely if I'm being bankrupt in here, and contact just want to get away for responsible in that. Local people. See you again.